Hello, everyone. This is Silos, and this is my friend here, mi amigo, Shifty. And welcome to the second episode of the BC Boys podcast. This is the second episode. It's been a while. I think it's been about, 3 weeks or so. But we're back. We did try to improve some of the things in the background, so we're going to keep adding things as the episode goes. So, welcome. And one of the first things I actually want to talk about was the UFC 269 coming up on December 11 and T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. As you all know, as the MMA fans out there who watches the channel, please like and subscribe if you can, or even just throw comments. Good ones, bad ones. We don't really give a shit. Just throw them out there.
Hoping for good ones though. Maybe some structural
Criticism. Yeah.
would be good. But yeah, we troll the trolls, so whatever.
We take it as it comes, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. I'm gonna be talking about the main card and two fights out of the prelim card. So I think I'm gonna start with the bantamweight with Dominic Cruz and Pedro Munoz. So Dominic Cruz is one of I would say a legend at this point. He's a champ in the UFC. He's been a champ twice already.
Yeah.
You probably don't know this, but
you brought it up though.
yeah. But yeah, so he's been a champ before, and he's fighting another bantamweight contender in the top 10 in the division, and that's Pedro Munoz. He's from Brazil. He's been around the sport for a while too. He's another legend. So they're basically two legends going at it in the top 10 in the bantamweight division. So that's going to be an interesting fight. I see that might be technical. I do see Dominic Cruz winning this fight. I believe he has more tools to beat the guy. But you never know in MMA, anything can happen. Moving on, now for the prelims and the main event there, it's going to be a featherweight bout. And it's going to be Josh Emmett and Dan Ige. That's actually it's going to be one of those fights that someone's going to get knocked out just by the experience, just from knowing the two fighters. As far as I know, Josh Emmett hasn't fought in a long time, so that's going to be a good way to come back if he wins this fight.
But he's ready though.
That's right. It's been away for the sport from an injury, I believe. I'm not exactly what it is, but he's going to be out for a while. He's coming back, but he's been out for a while. Pardon me.
You know how long it's been?
To be honest, maybe I will say more than a year, I think.
It's not too bad. I mean, for injury to heal, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's been over 2 years, so it would be a little different.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what I'm talking about.
Hey, no, that's good though. That's good. Hey, a different input, right?
You don't know what it was. If it was the ankle, then fuck.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't remember. It's been a while. And Dan Ige, he's the other fighter. He's been more active, so that's why if I choose someone that it's gonna be winning this fight, I think it's gonna be Dan Ige, just because he's been more active recently. He's been winning fights. But that being said, you never know. Like, there's been so many comebacks, and Josh Emmett is one of those guys that has a good comeback. He might be losing a fight and then he comes back. But honestly, I think I will go for that Ige for this fight. So, but you let me know. You guys let me know what you guys think about these two fights that I've been talking about so far. If you guys agree or disagree. Now moving on to the main card. We're going to be moving into the bantamweight division. And this is actually Sean O'Malley. This is one of the new UFC stars that is just, beginning his UFC career.
Coming out of the blue?
Well, no, he started in a Contender Series. And some people that are aware of MMA will know what I'm talking about. The Contender Series is every Tuesday.
Yeah.
And so he's just a young upcoming guy. He kind of has like the vibes of the Conor McGregor. He's pretty flashy. He's also he's not undefeated anymore because actually Chito Vera actually won the fight. Even though he says he's still undefeated, he still lost the fight.
Oh, he still
he still
says he's undefeated though?
Yeah.
So he doesn't count it personally?
He doesn't, no, because it's because of an injury. But you know what? That's his ego. That's his way of selling fights. And at the end of the day, he is a good fighter. He is selling. He's putting seats. On the event.
Yeah.
He's flashy. People like that. Most of the MMA fans.
Is he cocky?
He is very cocky. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, really colorful character and stuff.
So
but
he's McGregor.
I wouldn't say he's his own persona, but it's kind of passing on the torch maybe. But that being said, the fighter Rulian Paiva, sorry if I don't know how to pronounce his name. All I know that he's also a young upcoming fighter, and I haven't seen much of him, so I'm not sure. And just by the odds, I think Sean O'Malley is gonna win this fight. Just because he has the hype on him, he doesn't actually mind the pressure. But who knows, right? You never know in the MMA industry. Now we're gonna move on really quick to the flyweight division. Kai Kara France against Cody Garbrandt. Cody Garbrandt is going down a weight class. He used to be bantamweight. He used to be a champ. So he has a name on the industry, in the UFC industry. So Kai really wants to take his name and take leverage out of that, right? And see if he can get this one done. And that will be a big win. So Kai can probably fight for the belt in the flyweight division. This one, it's going to be a tough one to call. But I will go for Cody Garbrandt because I've seen that he can, he's been a champ before, so he's been going those extra rounds and main events. But once again, there's Kai is really technical. He's really good, and you never know. He might get this win. It might be a quick night, or it might be a 3-round fight. Who knows?
Yeah, we watched quick fights before.
Yeah, but depends on the fan, right? Some fans just like fighters going at it just without any technique on it, just fucking throw down. Some other fans like me, I really like to see a little bit of everything: wrestling, jiu-jitsu. They can use different kind of tools to win the fight. Anyway, moving on to the welterweight division, it's Jeff Neal against Santiago Ponzinibbio. Jeff Neal has been a contender in the welterweight for the longest time. Same with Santiago Pontovillo. He's actually from Argentina. He's a Latino guy. He had a hype for a while, and then he got injured, and then he was away. When he came back, he got his ass whipped by new contenders in the division. So this fight means a lot to him. If he wins this fight, then he's back, in the mix. That's kind of what he's looking forward to do. Jeff Neal, I think he's coming to the end of his career. I think he's been lately he's been losing a lot more than he's been winning. So I kind of feel bad for the guy. Once again, might be another legend too. He's been around in the company for a while. But I think at this point, Santiago Ponzinibbio will get this fight. We'll get it done. I think he's just a younger guy. He has also more tools. And you know what? Honestly, I'm being just kind of biased because I'm Mexican. And so it's just a Latino kind of thing, So I'm rooting for the Latino one. And even though he's from Argentina, still he's a Latino brother. So, Latino hermano. Now I'm actually going to be moving on to the women's bantamweight division, running by Amanda Nunes, which is the GOAT of the female fighter. Okay. She's holding 2 belts in 2 different divisions, which is the bantamweight. She's also holding the belt in the featherweight division. So she is the fucking queen of the 2 divisions. So far, no one has been able to really shown any. How can I put it on like Nunez is so she controls the fights all the time, so she's never seen. I never seen a fighter so far that
She's never been on the ropes. Is she trying to say?
Yeah, she's never been on the ropes.
Yeah.
And she's never been in danger really. You know, she dominates for sure. Holy shit.
All right.
She has beaten the likes of Ronda Rousey, which is a big fight. Also, Cyborg, which is another fucking crazy ass woman. That
Cyborg.
Yeah, that's her name, Chris Cyborg.
He's on.
Yeah, she's pretty tense. But
Yeah.
and she's sorry, I haven't even talked about the other fighter is Juliana Pena. She's her background is actually from Ecuador, and but she's an American. Once again, she's really good in jiu-jitsu. She's really good in wrestling. So if I do see her fight winning this fight, is really taking advantage of her jiu-jitsu and her grappling skills and just experience overall. With Amanda Nunez, she's. I feel like she's gonna win because she's been so dominant this whole time. You know.
Oh yeah.
Although she's been away for a year now because of COVID, and also she just recently became a mother, so so
that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so you never know. Maybe she's coming back in a different mind perspective. She's not the same killer as she was. Who knows? We're gonna see this Saturday. You never know, right? You never know. There's some people that come back and don't have it anymore.
I mean, we know someone who's freshly a mom, and if she would have been a fighter in a ring.
Who?
Just mutual friend of ours.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just thinking like if a woman like that coming like from motherhood, but that's just like fresh from her like second kid or whatever, that there would be a lot of frustration. They would love to take out in the ring. That's just my opinion about things. So so I don't think she would lose any bite. She would gain more hunger for the bite.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. So that's what I'm saying.
Also, you got another mouth to feed, right? So you're maybe coming in, you know, you're fighting for your family. Yeah. It's either her family or yours, right? So
because she would be the breadwinner, and then I guess so.
And she's defending the belt, so she is the champ. She is so far undefeated for a long time. Let's see what's gonna happen this Saturday at T-Mobile Arena. Oh yeah, so you're gonna be there.
I'm fucking watching that. I want to see that. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm getting here shifty, actually down more into MMA. He's not much of an MMA fan, but you know he's kind of learning just by hanging out with CeeLos over here. So, but
bad influence.
Pretty much. But I have one more thing to talk about, and it's gonna be the main event, and it's gonna be the lightweight in the lightweight division. And it's going to be the champ Charles Oliveira against Dustin El Diamante, the Diamond Poirier. I really want Dustin Poirier to win. I'm a huge fan of this guy, so I'm like balls deep in this guy. I'm on his nuts. Some people say the term.
That's nuts.
Right, I'm riding his nuts. But also, he's been the interim lightweight champ before. But at that moment, Habib was the champ, and he was also a dominant fighter that retired undefeated. And but now there's a chance for Dustin to actually get this belt back and actually have it be undisputed, not just the interim, but be the undisputed champ. I do see, despite Dustin winning, I do know about Charles Oliveira. I have followed his career over the years. I'm not a fan of him. I do respect him. I do think that he deserves his belt over the years. He's been doing a lot of great things. So yeah, I do think that these two guys going at it, they both of them deserve this belt. So either way, as much as I go for Dustin Poirier, as much as I want Dustin Poirier to win, I never know, and this sport is intense, so Charles might get the win, but I will definitely go for Dustin Poirier. But that's it for me, guys. I've been talking too much over here, and I'm gonna pass it on to my friend, my amigo Shifty, and he has some shit to talk about.
Yo, what's up? My name is Shifty. Yeah,
High as fuck too.
yeah, this guy, he smokes mutated weed. I don't know what the fuck. Okay. So what I was gonna talk about, something you mentioned earlier, which I have not forgotten yet. You said you like mutual different fighting styles and whatever. Like you get your heart on for someone who can does multiple styles.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fluently and well, since you said I'm very new, I don't know these people, right? But isn't it fair to say that this one guy is one of the champions when it comes to style switch, fight style? His name would be Israel Adesanya.
Adesanya. The middleweight champ. Middleweight. The middleweight king. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Isn't it true that the guy is a big fan of anime?
Yeah, he is, yes.
I like anime. And I gotta say, when I saw this dude's stomach tattoo, dude, I was freaking the fuck out. Like, he actually put it on his belly. So, but yeah, I mean.
What is this symbol, though? Is you're making a reference? I don't know.
Okay, that is his tattoo on his belly is basically a ceiling tattoo or from Naruto, like supposed to be like a magic seal to keep the demon inside. And I guess that's what he uses mentally when he gets in a fight, and it's actually not a bad thing to have.
No.
So I was thinking we could watch a quick video about him nerding out about his stuff that really explains it much better than I could ever put together.
Yeah. So we're gonna play a video. He's probably the commercials are gonna start, as we all know, on YouTube. There's
we're gonna skip that real quick. No worries.
Yeah.
No
So we're gonna start playing it.
No one's gonna notice.
And this is on YouTube, right?
It's currently on YouTube. I can even give a shout out to whoever uploaded it. It's from Fire Films. Dude is doing pretty good in subscribers, 123,000. And here's the video.
There's a famous anime worldwide, and I got into it by watching the Rock Lee versus Gara fight. And that was episode 48. And eventually, a year and a bit later, I started watching the series. So even at the weigh-ins, when I hit the Rock Lee stance, that was the one I hit. He stood there with his arms folded like Gara, and I don't even think he knows who Gara is. So then I posted this morning, like.
So the dude had no fucking clue. Like the other dude doesn't know the show, he doesn't care about it. But he standing there and ended up standing there just in the same episode. Coincidence? Yeah, very much, but ironic as fuck though. That's a nice animation.
And he's talking about Anderson Silva, which is another legend in the middleweight division.
I can't remember what the sequence was. I think in the first round was something happened and you missed. But I know.
You want to turn it up a little bit, Holmes?
It's those moments for me. Like I said, this was my title fight. I got to beat the guy that took me to inspired me to get into this shit. But moments like that, I'm sure I've seen a picture already with me standing there with that stance and right there, or there'll be more.
Yeah, there will be more.
Photos and videos like that.
Nice.
I like those. And I would say I live for those. I like to collect those moments, and that was a cool moment for me. Who's your favorite Naruto character? I'm also a big fan. Rock Lee. Rock Lee, just because that first fight. Definitely he's going to go on my calf. On the back of my calf as a character. I go tough.
So I don't know how old that video is. 8 months, so I don't know if he has the title yet, but I would fucking love to see it.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Any ninjutsu, so I like the way he works. I love his ninja way. I love the way I like the story behind it, and I like when he gets drunk and uses the drunk fits. That's cool. So I respect that. Thanks, bro. Oh, I can't sleep. Actually, you're right. I know the drunken fist.
Okay, he's doing the drunken fist.
Okay, now it cuts off to a part of him, Israel Adesanya on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah. This is something we can watch too. We can react to. Would be cool. Would be cool.
My feelings. Nerd is not negative, man. Of course. I'll take it. I'm a fucking nerd. I got nunchuck skills, bro. Arm skills.
Nunchucks.
Say you're a bit of a nerd. Yeah. Anime. Fuck yeah, I'm about that life.
Now he's with Brandon Shaw.
Oh shit, this is Kurama. Gaio Force, Demon Force from Naruto.
Yeah. Now he's explaining the whole freaking stuff. He gets on his car. Yeah.
4 years to watch 720 episodes. Oh wow. So that's the 720S. I'm trying to you guys, I'm representing you guys. Like, look at my chest. I kind of just let them know, like,
There's his chest tattoo
just take notice. Look, this means
and underbelly. Oh, yeah, he trained the hand signs. The guy is unbelievable.
I've been drilling these for a long time. These are not fake hand signs. These are for weak.
Let's go the extra mile.
If you're just fucking doing stupid hand signs, like I drill these things and I get them inside. It's for my chakra to infuse them and make sure.
Yeah, that must be his ninja way. You want to watch the rest of the video? Or
It's up to you, man.
Up to me?
It's your. This is your.
We don't have to watch all 7 videos, but if you would like to see that video, it's called Israel Adesanya's Anime Moments and Highlights. Definitely give a shout out to Fire Films for this stuff. That was basically half of the video already. And yeah, this made me want to watch this dude's fights. And yeah, the dude is pretty cool.
He's also an amazing MMA fighter too. Like the same way he talks about anime, he's also the same way as a martial artist too. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and I would like to show him the next video and he can explain it to me. This one's called The Scariest Knockouts Ever Seen in the MMA, and basically it's 8 minutes. We're gonna watch, let's say, like 3 minutes, and I don't know these guys, but those knockouts they're fucking crazy, dude. I don't know how these people survived.
Is this out of what channel?
Fight Focus. Doing pretty good.
Wow.
There's some pretty good knockouts, but it's not really, it's not covered the video yet. Number 12.
Edson Barbosa, yeah. Featherweight and lightweight division, both of them.
That kick, it's like a horse kick, dude.
It's a highlight reel for sure.
It's like high hooves, man.
With his heel, man.
I mean, holy fuck. Can I show that image? Holy fucking shit. Okay, that was like famous because even Joe. Look his face though.
His reactions are great.
Oof, can I show this? I'm scared to show this, bro. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna break your neck. And then Joe Rogan's reaction of it. It's too fucking funny. I fucking love it. Look at this.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
But this is crazy. That was the first knockout.
This insane finish came in the third round when the Brazilian spun lightning fast and instantly turned his opponent into a statue. Number 11, Gary Goodrich. You have never seen a knockout like this in your life. I guarantee it.
Gary.
Oh shoot! He got knocked out by elbows. Oh,
What he calls the jackhammer.
I don't even know, man.
I mean, dude, this is so.
Oh, this one is iconic. This one's actually Michael Bisping and Dan Henderson. UFC 100. There's been a lot of highlights, so I'm pretty sure you guys seen it out in the MMA world.
Did you hear this song?
Yeah, oh yeah, dude, this is super famous. I see it.
You seen this?
Many times.
You heard that sound? That was.
Henderson obliterated Bisping's face with an atomic right hand, dropping Bisping cold. But Hendo wanted to make sure Bisping wasn't getting back up, so he soared through the air like a big. The question was how much.
Okay, just seeing that. Listen to the sound of the fist. Boom. Like a fucking sledgehammer.
Like he's stiff.
And the guy was dead.
I don't know any of them.
No?
No, I don't.
Guys.
Oh shoot! His mouthpiece came off, and he got a really. The other guy got a nice hook. Jesus.
Oh. Oh, that was pretty good. 3 minutes in, bro. You know these guys?
I do. Uriah Hall, yeah.
Oh, that was dirty.
Mortal Kombat.
Did he survive? He
Or
couldn't
Tekken.
barely breathe.
Looks like a Tekken movie.
Yeah, that was a Tekken move, to be honest. Oh, dude,
This is
right.
Uriah Hall from
Right here.
The Ultimate Fighters. You see those highlights too, probably out there. All those MMA fighters out there, and if not,
Yep. Dude, there was some crazy shit. And last but not least, someone I want to give a shout out to called Abba and Preach. I think they're two Toronto boys doing their thing. And I'm sure they're not going to have any problem with us showing some of their footage. But again, shout out to Abba and Preach. They have 1.5 million subscribers now. They're doing really fucking good. And their video is called Equality Strikes. Males versus females compete in MMA. The result is nuts. So this is MMA. This is their opinion talking about it. But yeah, let's get into what they say. Might be a little too loud. This happened in Poland.
So this was an MMA fight, Poland. It was an intergender MMA fight. All over the world, MMA fans were discussing. So Ula Siekieks plus
Ula.
Selski. His name is Noah Boy.
What do you think?
I think it's unfair.
Okay, what do you think of the of this one?
This one, what?
Okay, you got me there.
Yeah, you're gonna make it clear here. Watch out what
I'm
you
not
say
laughing.
too.
I'm not laughing. You're laughing. Listen.
I think we're gonna have to
I don't know how to
edit some of
describe
this
it.
shit.
I don't know how to describe it without showing it. So we have one female fighter versus a non-biological female fighter, but I guess very much identifying as a female. So her and her are fighting, and
Yeah, did she just charge him like a bull? I could hit you with my legs. I could hit you with this, but guess what else I could do?
going forward with the head. Yeah.
And when I used to watch Spider-Man, Rhino was one of my favorite villains, and that was a beautiful homage. A beautiful homage.
Okay.
Wow. Obviously, the guy is gonna be on top. He's, and I'm sorry I don't mean to offend anyone. I'm just saying he's just biologically male, and she's biologically female. And hey, I respect it, but I just don't think it's fair where there's just an advantage. There is an advantage. Like I said, I don't want to offend anyone out there. I respect everybody's choice of living however they want to be happy. Let them be, because you also guys let us be. So I don't judge, but at the same time, I think it's really unfair, personally. That's kind of allowed and sanctioned too. It's legally allowed. But that's just it's controversy, and I'm not much of a controversy guy, so I'm just gonna leave it as that. But yeah, we're gonna continue watching this and see what happens. The ending.
So I would pretty much say I would agree with you, everybody. Be what you want to be, but taking it out of context. If anybody will come up to me and show me this fight specifically without telling me what is going on, just turn on the TV and boom, you're like in the middle of the fight, and you would say like, oh, that guy. So I would too use the pronouns of him and that dude. Uh, yeah, and physically, just not really being in a weight class above her, like body type wise, it would be fair. Like, you don't think it's fair? I kind of think it fair, but then again, biologically speaking, having that upper body strength. He ended the fight basically after the head charge just grabbed her and flipped over. That's why I would say him and her. Taken out of context. And but still, like, this is the equality they asked for, and now this is what you got. You made your bed, shut the fuck up. So the fact that he is I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Once again, guys, this is all comedy shit. Don't take us seriously. This is all fucking just.
I'm just laughing because he's laughing. This laugh is contagious anyway. And he did win the fight though.
Maybe we should turn it out because of the banging there. Sorry, I apologize for the banging in the background.
Living in a barber shop.
It's just pure buffoonery. You know what I mean? There's no technique. It's nothing. It's not about
There was no technique. Yeah, that fight was doo doo.
There was nothing entertaining about it. Um,
And personally, I think that woman, like, no respect to that woman, but I think you should have fight against other women, like the one you were talking about. She would have also lost the fight.
yeah. I think with both of the fighters there, if they fought Amanda Nunez, they give they're out. I mean, the level is just this looked like an amateur fight compared to the levels of the UFC. It's you can't even
like hello, I've been training for the first week.
Yeah.
Type of stuff. Why? Is it true?
What?
Are there like the MMA in Mexico that like not many people watch?
What do you mean? I don't get it.
Like the way you said it, like there might be this one was in Poland. I don't know how they set it up. This is like just one.
I don't understand what you're saying, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sometimes people want to watch a freak show. I'm openly thinking I'm gonna watch some high quality MMA. I said, let's go to the circus today. Where is I like the circus. The fair's in town, bitch. Do you want to see a clown get dumped in a pool of water? You might be saying, why? But that's what the fair is for. I go to the fair to go, why? Why? Nigga, here's $20. What do you get? Oh, the monkey's gonna eat some peanuts? I want to watch that. I want to see a delusional girl get slapped up by a femboy? Yeah. I actually want to see that. You know what I want to see? What do you want to see? I want to see James Charles fuck up Tatiana. I want to watch that.
I don't know who Tatiana is.
I want to see them go to
I don't know.
I
I don't really know him. I don't really know these guys as much as Dennis does, so.
Right. So that was for the entertainment corner. Lots of fights and yeah. Do you know what happens next month?
I don't really know.
9th October. Sorry, it's not MMA. No, not 9th October. That was my birthday. Next month. Next is 9th December. No.
I don't know, my friend.
This one is not MMA. I'm sorry, but
don't be. This is what you're good at.
The Video Game Awards, which yes, they have awards, and no, it's not important enough to watch. It's happening again. So compared to last year's Game Awards, me personally, I'm not gonna watch it. Why the hell am I talking about it? Because it's like guys, if you're not interested in it, I would say just don't watch it this year. Boycott it. Me personally, reason why last year was so biased and so like when something company just sold out, to advertisement and knowing it's not that well, but still promoting the hell out of it. Shout out Shadow Legends. Raid. No. Just because a lot of people play it doesn't mean it's good. Evidence A, Call of Duty. So, last year, Last of Us won everything, even though it was not the best game of the year, but still won Game of the Year. Some other people say it's Ghost of Tsushima. Good thing is it cannot win this year because there was no remastered for the next gen, which is still sold out and still cannot buy it on fucking Walmart. It's shit. Like I was gonna do some more research, but definitely if I might watch some highlights from other channels and support smaller streamers and YouTubers. Would help if you guys help out I'm loaded on Shifty on YouTube. Got my gaming channels, and then helping out my best friend here, getting this stuff on the go.
Stuff. By the stuff, he meant the BC Boys podcast. You know.
Yeah, never forget the Beastie Boys. We can do this if you reach at least 1,000 subscribers. We can even do this on the go and don't have to be in this room like prisoners in Squid Game. And
All right.
and yeah, could even be out and about if he only had 1,000. But yeah, on the way, on the way. So. Um, So why am I shitting on the gaming awards? Well, the reason I say don't watch it is because the more people watch it, the more backing they will get from sponsors and advertisement. Because the more you watch, the want their products and the commercials, the products in the commercials. So you guys watch it, and they get the money and sponsors to promote more of the woke games which no one buys and no one supports, and it's ruining gaming. Like I know this guy just got recently into gaming, and I know he doesn't care. I mean, you would love more female main characters on games.
I don't really give a shit, to be honest. I do like games, but not as much as you are into games.
You love Tomb Raider.
Well, yeah, like that kind of like, or like Prince of Persia, or like
Oh, yeah,
Last
that's
of
right.
Us.
Yeah, you said Sands of Time, motherfucker.
Sands of Time.
Yeah. Showed up at my house 14 years ago with a GameCube. It's like, I got Sands of Time here, you must play it. And I was like, okay, so I'm just playing this thing for a couple of weeks and I give it back. Yeah, Sands of Time, good thing, but on the GameCube with those 2,000 buttons on the controller. I love the PS2. I was a PlayStation Sony boy.
Yeah.
And here's just why it's bullshit, right? The Last of Us 2, winning everything. Sure, the graphics are amazing, and the gameplay is solid. Compared to the first game, I should say, innovation-wise, not really much. A few more enemies, the dogs, and variation of the zombie-like infected new one. But like, if it comes to like what you play and what you do, it's not really much of an like more to it. It's just focus on the story, and the story was there were really good parts, and but the rest, it's just the way that it's so fucking woke washed. It sucks, man. That's all I can say.
That's your
And
opinion,
yeah, I mean, because it's a story, it's something that everyone can critique because. You don't have to play it. You can just watch the story, and everybody be like, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people are gonna ask why. At least that's what I'm asking. Anyway, I never bought the game and never played the game. I just watched H2 Lyrics play every little gigabyte of the game, and I'm just telling my opinion about the game. Don't think it deserves to be the game of the year just because Ellie is a lesbian. I don't know if it comes to being like a woke game. There was a game called Tell Me Why. You Backstreet Boy, shut the fuck up. I know what you're thinking about. Been hearing it a lot. Anyway, Tell Me Why. Sorry, I didn't do my research, but that game was about the main character was transgender, and how the game was set up is that not set up. The story was basically about two little girls, and he's on the beginning they're like running through the dark, scared and shit, and falling, and like I don't know, something happened. It was climatic, and it did a jump of like 10 years or so, 15 years, and they come back as adults, and one the girl that you play is not a girl anymore. It's now trans man, and story was actually intriguing because they come back to the house they ran away from, and you go for all the memories. There's some puzzling you had to do. It wasn't action based, but third person, and it was like I was kind of into it, and because I didn't really care about. That was just an extra thing with the character, but uh, yeah, the whole thing just set up like it didn't really matter if it would have been if you play as male looking or female looking, because it's about the backstory, what's going on, all the mystery, and the fucking game won nothing. And
You think it's unfair? Yeah.
I think it's rigged and it's biased, and because Sony was really want to get the money back on the investment, because Last of Us looks amazing, and Last of Us 2, they put a lot of money in it, and they needed the return, and that's why. That's why everybody says it's already sold. Like the whole thing is sold. Like you gotta win this, you gotta win that, and we go promote the shit out of whatever woke bullshit people want to believe in buying. And yeah, I'm not gonna watch it this year. Like fuck it. Like what's the point? What came out this year that was like really fun to play? Far Cry 6 came out recently, but Metacritic rips it apart, and people are not happy with it, and everybody that has a voice on YouTube says it's the same old, and they're fed up with it. But then our good friend just told us today he'd been playing it for 2 days and just absolutely loving it because the game is crazy and it's fun, and that's how games should be. Actually, I'm actually really cool with Far Cry, and I don't care like 5, 6, or Primal, or New Dawn. I mean, yeah, if they want to poop out a game every year, it's gonna be like, who cares if they redesign the maps? I don't care. Game is new though, like it looks new, ish, whatever. Still love 4. Far Cry 4 was amazing. Still have to make this guy play with me, and I'm gonna troll the fuck out of him.
All right.
Anyway, I wish I had more to say. This is basically it. Yeah, Game Awards. Gaming is dying. Like the future of gaming. Since you love MMA, EA's UFC. You ever played that?
I haven't. No. I haven't played any of those games at all.
Alright. So, what's your opinion on if you had the game and you play the game and you in a fight, like 5 rounds, right? Just for fun, like a championship match, and then in between the fight, EA puts actual commercial in your game. You cannot skip. You have to watch.
Oh wow. That's how bad the advertising is now.
That's how much they like money.
Oh wow.
How would you feel about like you playing that and then
I'll be like, I don't need to watch this. I just want to get back to what I need to play. Honestly, yeah. I'm already fed up with the commercials and YouTube.
So fucking television. Yeah. So that's even an opinion from someone who does not play video games on the regular. Yeah.
Here and there, I pick up the controller.
Yeah. I mean, as a kid, FIFA.
FIFA, Need for Speed. Something about pain. But the fans out there should know.
Max
what I'm
Payne?
talking about. No.
Not Max Payne?
The one I'm playing right now. Anyway, I forgot the name of it, but it's
Okay.
Need for Speed. Really good. It was made in
Oh, yeah.
2017.
Payback.
There we go. That's the one.
So yeah, I guess we're cheering your ear off. I guess we're all caught up with the MMA stuff. like I said, video games are kind of dying off. Not dying off, but the good gaming. Just my opinion, because video games were addictive back in the day because they were good. Now they are made to be addictive, especially with people might